Girls are pearls, ladies are rubies, mothers are molders, and women are wonderful. Those are the words of Ifeanyi Enoch Onuaha, a famous Nigerian author. Hi there, welcome to Family Happiness Corner. Here we proffer tips that helps families to stay united and happy, despite the fact that a lot of families are being threatened in our society. On this episode of the program, we will attempt to challenge a status quo that places more emphasis on the boy child over the girl child. This has eaten so much into our culture, especially the African culture, such that if a man doesn't father a son, he is considered to be a less man. In fact, in some cultures, he cannot even attend certain pressure groups. We've had several instances where a man dies and his inheritance is being transferred to his sibling and his parents and not his immediate family, who should be his wife and children, because of the fact that he did not father a son. Does it really matter what sex your child is, be it male or female? Do you think it is high time parents should start sharing their inheritance equally to all their children, regardless of their sex, either male or female? Are female children less important than their male counterparts? We had a video with a couple of parents in the streets of Lagos, and we asked them these questions. Please watch.
I think it's a good thing because we do not choose the gender we come in. It's totally up to God. So if you are a male, it's up to God. If you are a female, it's up to God. So because of that, you shouldn't be deprived of things that your parents should naturally give you. You are also a child because mentally it will affect females if they know that, oh, my father prefers my brother to me just because of something that I cannot change or I don't have any say on. So if parents leave inheritance to both, either male or female, I think it's good. I think it promotes equality. It stops jealousy, envy, and it also promotes unity because at the end of the day, we will see each other as equal, one, and then we'll do things the proper way. Women, we are naturally, when you give us something, we multiply it. So in any way, we would find a way to make sure that that thing that you have given us, we will multiply, we will make sure that people see your legacy. They understand that, fine, I am a female child, but I will represent my parents in all ramifications. So that's why I think it's not about leaving the family, it's about the legacy, what the female can do afterwards.
Yeah, I'm in support because I believe all of us are born equally. And there's nothing that will make us to be believing that maybe about the gender, the female or male, they are different. Everybody are the same thing. So to me, I believe the parents need to make everything to be equally to everybody. So, and then the mindset of we had before, due to our culture, that every female are not supposed to be having anything equally or the right to compare to male. But if the parents start, government also can do it because in Nigeria now, as they are Nigeria as a country, that is happening. And then to every organization, that is supposed to stop that. We need to understand that every right is supposed to be given to every gender equally. And then, let me just say, starting from the parents, if parents can start that, then in any organization, in anything at all, in any platform that want to do anything, then they need to rate them equally.
It's a fallout on the African culture. The African culture and tradition has always believed that they have always seen the women or the female gender as a second citizen whose place is only relevant in the kitchen and the other room, like people always say. Whereas the female child, the male child, as far as God is concerned, as far as even the society is concerned, we are equal. And that's why you see that when you train a woman, they will tell you that, the English people will tell you that you're training a whole nation because of the way we are wired. Now, it is not nice that women are marginalized. When you look at women that have been in governance and in recent or in time past, you see that they delivered. Women delivered. Women are conscious of what people say about them when they are not there. That's why you see some people don't want women to They say, oh, I don't want a woman to be my boss. Why? Because a woman is conscious of the way the gender is, our gender is being discriminated against. So he does all things to ensure that when it is time to work, when it is time to do anything, it is not about the genitals. It's about the brain. It's about the belief. It's about what people can do. So female gender shouldn't be a deterrent. On female inheritance, I need to sound it out that it is wrong to say, you know, in African culture, they believe, some people, no matter how educated they are, they believe that if they don't have a male child, they are in trouble, which is wrong. If it's about bearing your name, a female child now can bear a compound name so that the continuity in the family's name can be. But if you do not empower and train and financially empower a woman, you are doing the society a lot of evil. So I believe in it, and I have female children, and my female children and my male children, I treat them equally. There's nothing like Arole. All my children are Arole, because you don't know a child. In fact, you should equate a female child, your inheritance, more than a male child. A male child's primary assignment is his wife in the future. He does not want to be put to shame in his family, in the family of his wife. But for a woman, he takes care. In fact, he enjoys succor from her husband's family, meaning that the inheritance and whatever comes from our family goes to our own family. So it's better and it's the best.
Ojo is my name. Yes, I'm in support that the parents should give their inheritance to their children, whether male or female. But I don't support the idea of giving landed property like buildings to the female, because that will make them not to listen to their husband, and most of them they will tell you that, what is it? After all, I have a flat in my father's house, and they usually go back. Maybe you give them money, you give them some other thing, but not landed property. You can give them cash, you can give them anything. But I don't support the idea of giving them landed property like building, because they will always tell their husband, after all, my father has this, my father has that, and they later go back to that property.
You're welcome back. You heard the reactions of those parents. And in my opinion, I feel it doesn't really matter what sex your child is, whether either male or female. And I feel it is high time for parents to start sharing their inheritance equally, and also not placing much emphasis on the boy child. In close, I'll leave you with the words of Gracia Macau, a women and children rights activist. She said, "We should be respectful, but we must also have the courage to stop harmful practices that impoverish girls."